Hi everyone, my name is Wang, and today I'm going to talk about the cloud computing. This is my overview of my presentation. First, I'm going to go by the definition. Next is a brief introduction. And third is the personal using of cloud computing. Next is the four characters of that, and the last one is the advantages and weakness. What is the cloud computing? By the definition, the cloud computing is the practices of using a network of remote servers hosted on the internet to store, manage, and process data, rather than a local server or personal computer. But by personal idea, I think cloud computing is based on the internet to provide a large amount of resources to satisfy what people want to obtain. And in this picture, the cloud is not a software. It is not real. Next is a brief introduction. On August 9, 2006, Google CEO Eric first proposed the concept of cloud computing. And in next year, 2007, Google and IBM start to develop the cloud computing in many universities in the United States, and such as MIT and Stanford. With the development of the cloud computing, there are three stages. First is information and resource collection. Such as Google and IBM, they collect the information and resources from many individual computers and storage. Second is the virtualization. That is all information they collect is on the cloud. Last step is the cloud computing. The cloud computing is a type of computing that rely on sharing computing resources rather than have local servers or personal devices to handle application. For individual users, as long as connect to the internet, people can obtain variety information, and application rely on the instances of large and automatic cloud computing later. By the way, any company and individual can acquire all kinds of information and the service that they need easily by the low price and high efficiency. Does the cloud computing expensive and how to charge? For example, on the charging model, cloud computing is very similar with the water and the electronic and other utilities, which you only need to pay for the part that you use. Also, people can put documents such as data cloud for sharing and collaboration. For instance, when they edit the same article, they can restrict authority management to ensure that the cooperation is in safe environment. Cloud computing also have many characters compared with the traditional system. First, many cloud computing centers have a considerable score, such as Google. Google Computing Center processes several million services, which will collect and integrate huge numbers of computer clusters to give users an unprecedented computing and storage capacity. Second, cloud computing allows users in any position using a variety terminal access application service. The requested resource come from the cloud rather than the physics and tangible entity. Such as this picture, you can search online in any place. You can in your office, in your home, and anywhere as long as you have a computer. Thirdly, cloud computing is usually built by the x86, which is low cost and commonly used. And what is x86? x86 is a generic name for the series of Intel microprocessor family that begin with the 80208 206 microprocessor. And the x86 based the private cloud offer cost saving when compared to the traditional system. Last but not least, the cloud computing is an energy saving and environment protection technology. The cloud computing is collects a large amount of low efficiency service to cloud to compound useful resources. Also, it will save more labor force to manage because all resources are in the cloud. For the advantages of cloud computing, there are three major advantages. First is cloud saving. Second is reliability, and the last one is manageability. First, the cost saving is very clear in our daily life, and in this picture, it also has a cost of flexibility, and it is shift flex to the variable cost and pay as when needed. Second is reliability. With a managed service platform, cloud computing is much more reliable and consistent than in-house IT infrastructure. Third one is manageability. Cloud computing provides enhanced and simplified IT management and maintenance capacity through the central administration of resources, and you enjoy a simple web-based user interface for accessing software application and service. On the other hand, the computing also have some weakness. First is a security problem. Some people will lose their data in the cloud, and also in the cloud, the data in the cloud sometimes is not real. And the second one is limited control. The cloud infrastructure is entirely owned and managed by the service provider, and the customer can only control and manage the application data and the service operated on the top of that, not the backend infrastructure itself. In conclusion, cloud computing is very important in our daily life, and maybe although you do not know what the cloud computing is, you use cloud computing almost every day. And for personal using, and when you shop online or do some research, all information and the resource you obtain is from the cloud. And there are four major characters of cloud computing. First is huge scope, second is low cost, next one is unlimited, and the last one is energy saving. The cloud computing also has three major advantages and two weaknesses. Finally, I hope you guys can learn something from my presentation. Thank you.